Hi everyone! Today you are going to learn how to tackle the second spoken interaction question. These are the sample questions from past year's O-level oral exams. These are the sample questions from past year's N-level oral exams. Okay, let's begin with questions at a more personal level, which you have learned in Sec3. They are recount, reflective, and descriptive questions. The tell me about questions. These questions require you to share an experience, to share about your favorite thing or favorite place, or ask for your preference. For descriptive questions, you have to give as much factual or sensory details about a subject as possible. The subject that they want you to describe may be a specific person, object, place, or an event or an experience. Let's look at this question. Tell me about another place in Singapore that you think tourists should see. I think that another place in Singapore tourists should see is Gardens by the Bay. It is a sustainable nature park built to introduce flora and fauna in the city area of Singapore. It showcases a wide variety of plants and flowers and has 2 air-conditioned conservatories which provide a cooling respite from the often scorching hot weather in Singapore. Visitors can enjoy looking at different species of plants and take memorable photographs with one another. So that's a brief introduction of Gardens by the Bay. Next, we connect to our own experience to further elaborate it. I have visited this place a few times with my family. I particularly like the iconic gigantic super trees. These are tree-like structures that are between 25 to 50 meters tall. Every evening, the super trees will be lit up, and the view is especially magnificent. I always enjoy sitting under the super trees and gazing at the glimmering lights as they seem to dance along with the music during the free light and sound show. Occasionally, there are special exhibits featuring tulips or cherry blossoms. I love coming to this place as it is absolutely relaxing for me. And by visiting this place, we can learn that our city is not just an urban jungle, but also includes places which enable us to better appreciate nature too. In this response, you'll see some factual details about the place as shown by the orange words, and some sensory details as shown by the green words. Next, let's look at this question. Tell me about something you do to keep fit and healthy. This appears like an easy question, but it may be challenging to elaborate. So let's address the question first. I exercise a few times a week by going to the swimming pool to swim. I like swimming as it gives me a sense of liberation and provides me with a workout for the entire body. It helps to improve my stamina and also keeps me fit. It is more enjoyable than jogging, which I find very tiring. Notice that you can give reasons or benefits for choosing swimming and then compare it to another sport. I go to the public swimming pool near my home in the evenings. Sometimes it can be very crowded as there are many people in the pool during that time. Also, there will be swimming classes conducted during that time. However, I usually manage to find a space to myself to swim, but I have to ensure that I do not collide into other swimmers. During every session, I set a target of the number of laps I intend to swim and will usually be able to achieve it. Sometimes I may be too tired due to other activities in school and will swim fewer laps or swim at a slower pace. After every session, I feel refreshed and invigorated. It keeps me alert and I'm ready to complete my schoolwork or begin my revision. Notice here, you can zoom in to describe your regular swimming sessions, including what you will normally do, see, feel, and why sometimes you want to swim lesser. There are also sensory details here, like very crowded, many people in the pool, swimming classes conducted, and feeling refreshed and invigorated. While there is no fixed way of organizing your points for descriptive questions, you basically have to give some facts and sensory details in your answers. Then, apply the same further elaboration techniques you have learned in Part 1 to expand your answers. Techniques like personal anecdotes, comparison, pros and cons, suggestions, or alternatives. When using personal anecdotes to further elaborate, briefly start with the 5 WH questions, like telling us when, who, where, what, or why. Next, talk about the main highlight of the experience. And lastly, end with a feeling or things that you have learned from the experience. That's all for now. See you!